I wanted to make sure that the people know that we're all here for them today.
Yeah. Well, whatever anybody wants to talk about, because we'll post these to YouTube too, and they do get pretty good views. People do seem to like these.
There was one thing I wanted to start off with, though.
Perfect. What's up?
The Goldberg Gunther match last night it was amazing how good it was. It was 10 times better than it had every right to be. I thought it was great. My only complaint, and I have one complaint, and that's it. I loved the match. I loved everything. And I understand the hard out on NBC at the top of the hour. I get that. On Peacock and YouTube, they don't have a hard out. So I kind of wish I would have seen the whole Goldberg retirement speech. When they went to that commercial at, 57?
Yeah, it was rough. So
I'm
wondering,
what the hell? I couldn't figure what was going on.
Well, I'm wondering if they can't change, if it's something where it's the feeds are set up in the same way or whatever, because eventually it got online. I saw it on Twitter pretty
I would have liked to have seen it in full. And if it was going to run long, they timed it out like crap.
Yeah, no. And I'm wondering if the Seth thing might have put a hindrance. I don't know. It was definitely mistimed, and it ended. We were on air with Phil, and all three of us were like, wait, huh, what? That's huh? Yeah, it seemed like it was definitely a botch.
While we were on, I ran over to my bedroom because my bedroom has regular cable.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it start, and I ran back in here, and Peacock wasn't up yet. It was just coming up because the cable's obviously quicker.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
And then I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna get it. And then we got it, and then it was cut off, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, so I'm wondering. My assumption is it's something where the feeds are all connected to it or something.
Yeah, but they know what they're doing with Peacock. They always show every show's on Peacock, so that could.
No, I know. I'm just saying, the cutoff. I didn't like the cutoff. Oh, I'm with you. I agree with you. I'm just wondering if it's a technological thing. It could be something like that. I agree with you. It should have been figured out, and it shouldn't have. They should have known going into it and cut out, I don't know, parts of the entrance or something a little bit, shorten something, because obviously it was their plan to have that be the ending of the show. And yeah, when he had the mic and they came back with Cole, it was after 58, they had less than 90 seconds. It felt like, and it was, obviously that was more for him and the people in the audience, but we wanted to see it, and it would have been better to be just part of the whole thing. I wonder if on the Peacock replay of it, if it's the whole thing.
No, it's cut off.
Not?
Same thing, yeah.
Well, I don't fucking know. That's weird.
Yeah, it's a minor complaint, but
it's a complaint.
For those of us that lived through all that, you especially, because that's your prime area. This is.
Oh yeah.
You wanted to see it because he deserved a nice send off, and it was perfect the way it was set up. I just didn't see it all. Today.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. No, it was a repeat of the stuff with Sting, and that was terrible too. When Sting's retirement speech, where he said, I'm getting cues, and then they cut him off. It was the same kind of thing where you've got to time that better. You've got to know going in of what that is, and at least. I'm not saying you got to give him 5-10 minutes in a whole Hall of Fame style speech, but have it set for 3 to 5 minutes, especially after a match. You're going to be gassed.
So how long did we actually see it? We saw it. He came back from commercial and we saw it.
Yeah, he came back
2 minutes and that was gone.
Yeah. And he's the last thing I remember him saying there, because I watched the whole thing twice now, but the last thing I heard him say on TV was, I've got over 100 friends and family here with me, and and then it cuts off in that sentence. It cuts off, and it's weird. Yeah. No,
I don't think it's hard. I don't know, because I'm not in the TV game at all, but I don't think it's hard just to run the feed straight through to Peacock and YouTube. But
see, I feel like there is something there with it. I feel like there's some sort of. And I don't know. I'd be very interested to hear what it actually is, from the sources, not a report from sources. My sources told me that it was this. No, I want an actual,
Triple H saying
Triple H or somebody in the tech. It's one of those things where whatever happened, I don't think it'll ever happen again. I think that's, but it was bad. It was a rough way to end, especially too, because Saturday night's main event was a great show overall. I thought I enjoyed it. And then, yeah, just kind of, it wasn't like a terrible thing. I think it was just kind of like a, popcorn fart.
It was a letdown. It was a letdown.
Yeah.
So I was keyed up. I was all jacked up. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to get he went out the right way. Yeah. Perfect ending to a career. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm with you. Well, I'm not going to get what I want now. So frig.
Yeah. No, it was, it was a rough way to go about it. It was a rough way to end it. But I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah, I mean, is there anything else you wanted to cover? I feel like we're starting to I want to let some people file in here. So
I'm waiting. I'm kind of waiting. I'm kind of just.
Vamp a little bit. Well, I know it's one of those things where we usually get people filing in the first 10 to 15 minutes anyway.
That was the one thing I had. I had a list of minor things, but that was the one thing I had circled on the top. So
yeah, no, and it was definitely a botch, and you could see like everybody was kind of just like, definitely ended funkily.
Because the crowd was into it too. I was watching the crowd, and they were all like, "Yeah," everyone's standing up, and I was like, "Yeah." I took my headphones off. Because I don't want to hear you guys babbling what was going on ahead of me. So.
the mistimed feeds. Yeah, no, it was, the fans were great. And I mean, they at least they got what it was supposed to be for, because it was for them, but it just, like you said, it's not a major thing, but it's a thing, and it left a bad taste in my mouth. So, it is what it is, but it was
a fun day yesterday though.
It was a good overall. Like, I mean, that was a lot of wrestling in one day, and there's more tonight. Like, I've got the pre-show on my TV now. No, it was, we'll have like a lot to cover in our next recorded pod for sure. Yeah. We can definitely talk about stuff here today. I know we've got
one thing they set up real nice that I also had circled on my list was they really set up Jade and Naomi very well.
Yeah.
For tonight.
Yeah.
Like I told you before, I think Jade is better off in the match they got her set up with tonight.
Yeah. Oh no, for
not
sure.
Not so much in-ring shit as it's going to be like they look like they were really fighting. And I was convinced. No.
Yeah, and there's less like the intricate, like we're doing this spot, then this spot, then this spot. When you're out on when you've got this kind of match, you've got more of an outline as opposed to like a script. Because like we've said, she does great till there's just a point where she seems like she gets lost, and that was last night was great because it was just get attacked from behind and just keep going and. Just make it look real. You don't have to worry about specific spots. It's not like you're trying to do a moonsault.
She gave Naomi was good.
Yeah, it was a stiff one. Yeah, that was good.
Okay. I mean, like I said, as soon as that happened, I was like, this will work.
Yeah, no, that's good. And plus, I mean, Naomi, she is a ring general in the sense of it. She's been doing this for a good long time. She worked a ton when she left for, the year that she was gone. She did a ton of great work in TNA, and, she's definitely willing to make Jade look good, but I wouldn't be surprised if that somehow Naomi does win this one tonight. Because if she doesn't, then what?
Oh, she's ready to pack it in and have kids pretty soon, right?
I mean, she's got the Money in the Bank briefcase. Yeah, you gotta do something with it.
Not gonna, that means she might lose.
Yeah, I mean, that's Yeah, I just don't know what you're.
I got interested. At least I got interested in it last night. That was good
for sure. No, they set that up well, and I thought they did a good job during Great American Bash and Saturday Night's Main Event to put over Evolution. Because the people were saying how they didn't promote it all that well, but I thought the promotion leading up to it was fine. But I thought what they did yesterday through each break, where they had different segments where you had Jade at the side of the ring, or they had
which we talked about in the show. We said that we'd do it, and they did it.
Yeah, they knew they would. That's one of the things they're great with is, I mean, their marketing team and promotions team are always good. So